All right, time to give love to the Kings, Kottonmouth Kings. These guys are legends in the underground scene. It features Sober Junkie. I've never heard of him or her. I do know and am very familiar with Kottonmouth Kings. For a while, D-Loc from Kottonmouth Kings was like one of my favorite underground rappers because of his vocals. He had such a dope swag to him. It was one of the very first times I heard somebody in that genre, that like gritty rap, rock rap, that I forget what they actually call it. It's like rip rock or something, or rip rap or something like that. Anyways, it was like somebody from his caliber where he's like an underground star, but he's in the lower level of like the music industry, but still very successful. I always dug D-Loc's voice, his vocals, his swag. He always was the reason I would listen to Kottonmouth Kings back in the day, and I heard that he now has control over the group since fixing all the problems with SRH and Suburban Noise and the old members of the band like Daddy X and so on and so forth. They did lose somebody, and I think that's who this song is dedicated to, Saint Dog. So rest in peace to Saint Dog, another legend in the scene who was killing it, who put on a lot of people, who put people onto a lot of flavor, a lot of talent, and a lot of other gifted musicians. So shout out to everybody in this. I'm excited to hear it. If you guys are new to the channel, smash the like button and recommend some other songs by Kottonmouth Kings that I should react to. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. Kottonmouth Kings featuring Sober Junkie. Legends never die.
Rest in peace, homie.
Legends never die, no, no, no. Legends never die, no, no.
Trying to think who that is singing. I know that who is still in the group is D-Loc, Johnny Richter, and I don't remember who else is in the group. Maybe Dirtball or something. I don't remember. I haven't stayed super up to date with them ever since they had all the legal troubles and stuff.
Legends never die.
Oh!
This I know. This I know.
That must be Sober Junkie. That must be Sober Junkie. And damn, he can sing. I like his voice.
This I know. Yeah, this I know. And we won't stop, nah. We won't quit.
This beat goes so hard. Who produced this? This beat goes so hard.
Nah, we gon' keep on tearing up shit. Say we won't stop, no. We won't quit, nah. We gon' keep on tearing up shit.
Wait, D-Loc's about to come in. I can't wait to hear his voice. So let's go.
Take it back to the day. It was me, my homie Saint. We was skateboarding, playing b-ball before we smoked all day. Just post up and
Yo, okay. So he's talking about Saint Dog. That's dope. Shout out to the late and great Saint Dog. Rest in paradise, big dog.
paint. We was hanging out big house. We was breaking all the rules. We was kids getting lost. Then you moved down to my house. We started Cottonmouth. We toured the country, made a ton of money. Laughing, joking, the shit was funny. First time overseas. That song's on MTV.
Oh, I love the echo on the money, money, money in the background, you know? And I love that we're getting to hear this story. Because I've heard him talk about this like on his Facebook videos or maybe his YouTube or Instagram videos or something. But it's nice to hear him rap about it because that translates so well to me, even sometimes more than something being spoken in clear English or clear words, no slang, anything like that. Sometimes rap just communicates a topic to me in a much more authentic way. And I love this topic of the come up topic, you know?
First time we see some G's, got apartments by the beach, like brothers, you and me. In the club scene every week, no bed, just sleeping bags. Thinking of rhymes, had none to eat. Just me and Steve on the street, PTB on the creek.
I think Steve is Saint Dog. I remember that from reading his like all of the news posts and stuff.
PTB on the creek.
Hey, PTB, P-Town Ballers. I know that too because I think they named, which is also like one of my all-time favorite albums from any artist, anywhere. PTB's, P-Town Ballin' by King Spade. That album slaps like crazy hard.
D-Loc and SD, that's for life until I leave.
Legends never die. This I know. This I know.
Oh, I'm loving this. I didn't expect them to make something like this. This is so different to me. From them, I mean, like it's so dope. Notice I got at the edge of my seat because it's drawing me in. I want to know what he's about to say.
Yeah, this I know. And we won't stop, nah. We won't quit, nah. We gon' keep on tearing up shit. Said we won't stop, no. We won't quit, nah.
I love that. We're going to keep tearing this ish up. I love it.
We gon' keep on tearing up shit, yeah.
Woke up, took kids to school. I thought everything was cool. Got back and saw bad news. Turned out it was about you. I didn't know.
Oh, he came with the melody to communicate what I'm interpreting is as when he first heard Saint passed.
Set back on my couch. I looked at Instagram, then I shed a tear out. The way you touch the fan, since we start the band, the memories last forever, the legacy stands. All these people shout.
Oh yeah, he's talking about how good of a person Saint actually was, and I've read a lot of stories on the post about him passing from fans telling beautiful stories. One of the biggest, most popular ones is when he brought his homie up in a wheelchair on stage. That was incredible. There's, I think, videos of that, but there were tons of them where he helped people out, and he also just loved engaging fans. A skill that more musicians nowadays need to get better at. Get better at fan engagement, to new artists especially. Like, get better at talking to your fans, because they're the driving force behind you, and I think Saint recognized that. So every fan he got was probably like a precious metal to him. You know what I mean?
All across the land, when they saw your face on the newsstands. R.I.P. Saint Dog. Goddamn.
I can hear so much so much pain in his voice. I wonder if he had a really hard time holding back tears during this. I've heard this type of pain before on Korn's Jonathan Davis' song where he talks about, I think, his father or something, or when he talks about like his neighbor and the sex abuse he went through, and he like freaks out at the end of the song. I believe that's like a real freak out that happened. That kind of pain you don't hear a lot from musicians because it's so intimate and it's so personal. I love that D-Loc is sharing that.
This was never part of the plan.
Yup, see? He was crying right there, I think. Yo, that's good. That's deep. Shout out to you, D-Loc. That's a lot of love to give somebody and a very vulnerable place to put yourself in when it's in the spotlight. A man that can shed a tear is the biggest man, but a man that can do it in the spotlight, that's a strong, brave man for sure.
Rest in peace, brother. Till we see you on the other side.
What's on the other side? I don't know.
I love this outro. This is a good way of making outro. I love it. They changed it up.
We've been rolling stone, city to city, show to show.
Rest in peace.
Saint Dog, live on your spirit and your soul. Yeah. This I know. Yeah, this I know. If we won't stop, nah, we won't.
Oh, and he's like, so if we won't stop, and he comes in with a little bit of like, not a little bit, a whole lot of emotion behind his tone, and the beat hits. Ooh, it's so catchy. I've never heard of Sober Junkie, but he is lit.
Quit now, we gon' keep on tearing up shit. Said we won't stop, no, we won't quit now. We gon' keep on tearing up shit, yeah.
Oh, it's so powerful, and I love that he did this in like the such a Kottonmouth Kings vibe of a video on the beach, that SoCal mindset. Like, I love that. Perfect farewell, you know? Oh. Oh, and D-Loc screaming at the end there over those beautiful, beautiful vocals that I believe Sober Junkie was laying. Wow. Let's see if there's anything at the end here real quick. I don't think there will be. Let me see. Nah. It just gives the credits. Favor Films. You guys did great with the video. Shout out you guys, Suburban Noise Records and PTB Records. which I believe is where all the new Kottonmouth King music is located, on the PTB Records channel. Definitely go shoot them a subscription. Get those guys back to where they should be, where they deserve to be. What'd you guys think of that one? I loved it. I liked that they did different mixing on D-Loke's vocals than on Sober Junkie's vocals. Sober Junkie's vocals were super polished, very clean, and they added a grittiness to D-Loke's vocals, which complemented the pain of the topic and the pain that you could hear in his voice. So I love that. Definitely tell me what you guys thought about it in the comments down below, and look out for the next reaction in the series of 24 Hours of Madness. 24 reactions in 24 hours. Let's go.